Today I fucked up by washing my car. This happened over the course of this afternoon. My apartment block has a shared car park with no assigned lots, so everyone just parks where there is space. So it's a sunny day and I decide to go down to wash my very filthy car. I've got 2 pails of water which I have to lug down from my unit, my wax, chamois cloth, etc. etc. I walk up to my car and start soaping it up, then I rinse and wipe off the water. I apply a nice layer of wax and then work on the rims. After a good hour or so of detailing the car, I realize my neighbor is standing behind me. I look up at him and smile, saying, "What a good job, eh?" And he goes, "Yeah, it is great job. Thanks. What do I owe you for it?" as he unlocks the door. It takes me a good moment before I realize I've spent the good part of the afternoon cleaning my neighbor's identical car. I had thought it was that dirty but hadn't realized anything else was amiss, as we have the same interior and same rims. And now I've got a super burn and a still filthy car. Too long didn't read, washed my neighbor's identical car by accident. Whoa shit, this blew up while I was asleep. Thank you kind stranger for popping my Reddit gold cherry. Edit 2, okay, so yes, a major part of the F up is that I did not check either the license plate or unlock the car doors. I have 2 toddlers. Cleaning up the interior is a challenge in its own right. A man has a right to clean rims even if the car is filled with peanuts. Edit 3, didn't take the payment. I know the guy. We know we have the same car. We joke about it and the wives are annoyed as heck lol. Edit 4, I clean the car interior and exterior separately, so no, I don't open the doors. I hand wash to save water and money. I use a pressurized watering can to lather the soap on, then rise off with water and sponge. Toothbrush for rims, squidgy for windows. Edit 5, so finally figured out the FU with the wife. I parked in my usual lot overnight. Wife took it out the next day, then parked it elsewhere cause my neighbor shifted to my lot. I come out from a nap a bit dazed and just get to work. Today I fucked up is born. Edit 6, chamois appears to be a brand. It's a play on the common term chamois towel, which in itself is an apparent derivative of chamois cloth. All same. He probably watched you do it and waited until you were almost done. He cancelled 4 appointments waiting for op to finish that last layer of wax. For some reason my Boston neighborhood always has 3 to 6 of the exact same make/model/color cars, several times over. For a while it was blue Priuses and tan Camrys, and then everyone got new cars at the same time, and there are 3 bright orange RAV4s on my block. Impressive, a bunch of CRVs in the same color, etc. It's always amusing when it snows and people realize they've just spent an hour in the freezing cold shoveling out the wrong car. I have a rear window decal that's easy to clear quickly to be sure it's my car before I get started. Why don't people just check the plate or remember where they parked? Edit, thanks for all your answers. Till. Sorry about the extra work, but I actually like this one. Thanks for sharing, smile. Honest question, by the way, is it less common in the US to go to the car wash? If you calculate time and materials into it, that's cheaper here than clumsy me could do it properly, myself. Edit, typo. It depends on the person. I find it kinda fun to wash my car. And it's kinda tradition to wash our cars ourselves. Anything to save an extra buck in the eyes of my dad, haha. My mother bought a Ford Expedition King Ranch Edition. Not super rare, but our county only got 2. So one day we go to Target and in the parking lot is the other one. Identical, and right next to it is an open spot, so we pull in. Not only do they match, but on the back we had a pink ribbon magnet for breast cancer, and they had a yellow ribbon. My mom and I, being my mom, and I decide to leave our car unlocked and sit on a bench nearby to see if anything funny happens. Lady with 2 kids comes out, unlocks the doors to her car as she's digging around in the bags in her hands, and the kids quickly get in the right car. She walks up to ours, still not paying much attention, opens the hatch and puts her bags in, goes around to the driver's door and lets herself in. After about 45 seconds, I'm assuming she tried her key, we saw her quickly jump out, grab her stuff, and run into her car. The kids were cracking up as she sped off fairly quickly. My mom and I were laughing uncontrollably for a while before we could calm down enough to go shopping. No one's as unique as they think they are. I would have hit the door locks after she put her stuff in it. That's hilarious. Even though you wasted your time, you probably just made a new friend. Plot twist. Op's neighbor hates him. Today I fucked up by telling my fiance I'm the Chad of my friend group. So about 15 minutes ago I decide to go on Discord with my fiance in the room. She asks why my nickname is Chad Meat, to which I try explain that I'm the only person in a serious relationship in that server. To try and explain what a Chad means, I stupidly decide to go on to Urban Dictionary. What originally was a minor brag quickly turned sour. The search results under Chad were the space between the balls and the asshole, a friendless loser that smells like a donkey and a meth-headed redneck. Obviously she begins to curl up laughing at the fact that she thinks my friends hate me and gang up on me. She's continually asking me if I'm alright and need a hug, whilst I'm sitting here contemplating my existence. Too long didn't read, told my fiance my friends think I'm a Chad, proceeded to get humiliated by Urban Dictionary. Old person here, what is Chad supposed to mean in this context? Chad has always been shorthand for douche bro in my world. Your definition is still the current definition. I'm not sure what Op is on about. I only have it in the last 6 months, year tops, that Chad has been considered anything other than a douche. That was barely a fuck up, that was mildly embarrassing, not even, very slightly embarrassing. Welcome to /r/today I fucked up. Okay guys, so I am in a relationship with a woman. While talking at a place where we live and implicitly have sex, which is a thing I get to do with a woman, a conversation occurred. I am so embarrassed by this situation that happened adjacent to me with absolutely no consequences in or outside my household, where I often have sex. Weird you for a good post though, they always crop up right before I actually unsub. Not a fuck up. This is not quality content. Today I fucked up by creating a fake school note that spread around the school. Anonymous account because I don't know who uses Reddit at my school. I go to school in America, so I know more than one dumb fuck has already done something similar to this at another school. This story takes place 3 days ago and I'm still wrapping my head around it. Okay, so my story starts with me browsing r/teenagers one afternoon. One of the posts on the front page was talking about how their friend got suspended for creating a school letter about an upcoming mandatory penis inspection for all students and faculty. Now being an immature high schooler, I thought what better idea than to print several copies of the letter template and then customize it to fit my local school. I set to work the night before school creating a customized penis inspection notification letter that I could stick up around the school anonymously in the hopes that the rest of my school would get a good kick out of it. Fast forward to Thursday and I had printed out 2 school letters to place in several of the school restrooms. I strategically placed it on the wall next to the urinal without anyone seeing me enter or leave the restroom. School bell rings and it's time for the first period of the school day. About halfway through our first lesson, the words penis inspection had already started floating around the classroom and some pictures of the note were getting shared and reposted on students' Snapchat stories. Fast forward 3 hours to lunchtime and the upcoming penis inspection has become the new hot topic for the students attending my high school. Naturally, it wouldn't take long before a student would take the note and hand it to the principal. It turns out that my note-making skills were so good that I tricked some students into thinking that it was a real event that was going to happen. The principal now knows about the note along with every student, but no one actually knows who did it. Several students were called into the principal office regarding the photos of the note on their Snapchat story because they didn't want it to cause bad publicity. So now the principal is on the hunt for whoever created the note. Students have begun leaking it outside of Snapchat and it's found its way onto several meme pages, and the school is threatening legal action regarding the note because it features a government logo on the top of it. I'm pretty worried about someone somehow working out it was me who wrote and stuck up the note, along with the note spreading even more and finding its way onto more meme pages. I guess all I can do is wait for Monday to come round and hope that photos of the note don't spread any further than they have, and hope that the school doesn't take the note any further than inside of school. TL Doctor, I fucked up and anonymously made a mandatory penis inspection note that I put on the wall of the bathroom. It ended up spreading and the school is threatening legal action against whomst made the note. Remember, they can threaten and say shit that isn't true. Like we can trace it to your computer/printer/phone etc. It's all lies. Don't fess up and you'll be good. Even if they can trace it, that's illegal as the school district has no warrant to possess or steal privacy. Deny, 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 and clear your history on your home PC. It wasn't you. Edit, thank you for silver. Amused. But they saw me in the restroom. They have to prove you did it. Don't admit to anything. That's the plan I'm sticking with. Their friend got suspended for creating a school letter. I thought, what better idea than to print several copies of the letter template and then customize it to fit my local school. Genius.